Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Hello? It is That Hildy time. That Hildy channel. I guess That Hildy's empty Gatorade bottle. We're not sponsored. We need this off camera. Hello! Hey, Snow, what the fuck happened with Italy in the World Cup? I have a fucking Juventus jersey. This is shameful. The Azzurri. Where the fuck are they? Pink paint, glitter in your hair and beard. Oh god. Oh god. You know what, Snow? You're useless to me as an Italian. I guess you're just gonna have to be a personality now. Oh, we are hella interested in that channel. Snow is a vegan. You know me, I'm always interested in that. Oh, that looks delicious. Though your Swedish pizzas I'm never gonna get over. They're always fucking weird looking. I mean, I know it's delicious, but it always looks fucking weird. Those of you who haven't been here for a RimWorld stream before, you know that my RimWorld mods that I use so I can keep my precious angel elf, sky elf race, take 30 minutes to load. So we got some time to chat. That's... Yesterday was the 24th, zero money, so it was a poverty dish with off bits. Today is the 25th. Woo! Does, that sounds something like... So, like, the way they do food stamps in the States is they do by the last number of your social security number. So, we have, like, 7-digit identifiers that basically write our soul away. I think they're 8 digits now for really young kids. But, so if yours ends in a 3, then you get your food stamps on the 3rd, etc. So is that something like that, Tev? Snow, that's kind of racist. I'm not just a plate of pasta or a hand gesture or have a really funny accent. Mamma mia. It's you, Jon Snow. It's called the codice fiscale. Is it no wait, single C is an S or a K? I thought no. Cocci. CCHI. So it would be codice fiscale. Or codice. Ugh, damn it, you fucking Italians. I studied Latin. Always a ch, not a k. Okay. And at the front, is it a k or is it codice? An SC is a sk. CH before I and E, K before all other letters, including H. Okay. Thank you. So I said it right! Yay! Yeah, that's why I was like... No. I've gotten in mini arguments about the CH before, and I was like, no, that is a K. Because Italians are like that. Well, I mean, I didn't say it perfectly, but, you know, whatever. I haven't studied Italian, I've studied Latin, and we know it's not Italian. Yeah, so I have the Sky Elf race I'm really attached to that I refuse to get rid of. Should say species. Yeah. We get really annoying in Italian restaurants with that. I don't know. I snap all my pasta in half. More surface area cooks faster. Yeah, snow doesn't scare. No, snow I feel like is like the least Italian. You're no fun. We can't do any of our like semi-nationalist stereotypes. The internet like has trained us that Italians are snobby and bitchy and we just want you to behave. Excuse me, everyone. I need for all of you to type in capital letters, good luck, Victor, by the way, because Victor has an interview in 40 minutes. Aglio e olio? Yeah. That's how it's spelled. Yeah, the idea of national... I mean, I 400% agree with you. We were talking about immigrants the other day, where I told everyone, and I am going to repeat it, the definition of an immigrant is a person who's on a different side of an imaginary line. So, yeah. We're just waiting for 30 minutes of mods to load. Victor, this is like a really dope interview for Victor, because this is more of a do you want to work with us kind of thing, which is like, of course we do. One of us needs a job. We're going to be homeless. Yeah, we don't care. Ayo. But it's a company that sells medical devices? Oh, thanks! Sam, you mean to tell me that race, gender, and national boundaries are just made up? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. The imaginary constructs of society are hard to let go of. This guy... Well, I'll actually have an argument about that. It depends on... I mean, that's a I mean... Do y'all know scientifically why the sky appears blue? I know, but let's see if anybody else wants to know. You know, I'm here. No one expects the Hildy teachery, except that's all she does. Yeah, light refraction, in a way. Yeah. I mean, that's the most basic of it. Yeah. Exactly, the atmosphere does it. That's the, basically, blue light is the longest, most easily visible light, and gas in the environment is fairly light. I am starting it, you bastard! It should be started. Refresh. So, all of the other lights can get absorbed, but the blue light is too slow and long and blah, blah, blah. So it bounces around like a crazy person. It's the longest. Once you do a botany degree, you know light forever. Like light is just like... I have had to do so much physics and so much organic chem and so much ridiculousness. It's just beat into me. It's not that easy. A really cool guy wrote a book that is sort of about that. His name? Friedrich Engels. The book, The Origins of Family, Private Property, and the State. I know. We know, Snow. Actually, I don't know if we know. Those of you who don't know, the argument that race isn't real is hypersimplified because, you know, I have a feeling that Zem knows, but there's lots of people who watch, so let's talk about it for real quick. If someone believes in something, it is politically viable. Society is an amalgamation of beliefs, systems, and counterbalances. So when you are living in a society, if people choose to recognize race as a concept, you can't say it's made up because it's not. Right? It's real. It may have been quote-unquote unreal at some point, or made into a concept that society cared about. But to get a little cognitive here, almost no concept is never known before it's realized. But also, the recognized power structures in a society come from interaction. There's a lot more complication to it. What is given money, what is given power, how we view our relationships and blood. But in general, the base argument that things are imaginary can remove the ability to have a future where they are imaginary. It's a great opinion. We're just talking stupid educational highbrow bullshit. That's useful if you're going to... So when you're talking about like building structures of thought or cognitive framing, it is a really nice argument. When you're talking about cognitive framing, there's really like 3 people involved. There's the people like Snow and I who read all of the books and then think really hard about shit that hurts us deep inside. Then there are the people like Tevra who have processed that information and create succinct, short, and meaningful decisions about it. And then there are the plebs, I guess, if not to be rude to them, really, but there are the individuals who presume the majority of cognitive thought because that's not where they put their effort. So I've written papers, but most of my work is actually creative or narrative nonfiction. And you would get depressed. A couple of them are about suicide attempts. One is about how morality is irrelevant to the punishments we seek in life and that life isn't narrative. Another is about how we don't understand correlatively experiences when they don't represent our own. World decline. Feminism. I've won a few awards. The comic I wrote, the 2 comics I wrote were not that depressing. Well, they kind of were, but... Ooh, you have a living thing in your kitchen. A starter. Sourdough starters are like... They're like the Blob. Okay, this is a really dumb argument, but I've done this thought experiment enough that I'm just going to share it on a microphone because this is what streamers do. We share our inner thoughts, even if they're humiliating. So I have spent an inordinate and shameful amount of time trying to decide whether sourdough is vegan or not. As well as bread in general and yeast. I have spent way too much time. So a very strict vegan will say that yeast isn't vegan. A very, very strict one. That's why some beers aren't vegan. I don't, I've decided, and that's because I understand yeast from a scientific perspective, but it is living, so you're killing a living thing, right? But then, you know, there's a point where it's like, are you killing bacteria? Are you killing viruses? Like when do you forgive yourself for murder? You know, you're killing plants all the time. But yes, because of the filtering process, a lot of them have like sheep stomach. I'm sorry, Snow. Guinness is not vegan. It uses sheep stomach. You can pretend you didn't hear that. Well, that's the thing. Bacteria isn't an animal, but it is alive. And yeast isn't an animal, but it is alive. Bees aren't an animal, but they're alive. Right. Plants are alive. See? So it's a very, really weird topic. Some whiskey, not all whiskey. If a whiskey is gluten-free, you're usually clear, but probably all the whiskeys you drink, yes. Higher-end whiskeys, no. A lot of them, no. Right. White sugar is technically not vegan because of bone char. So there's, I think, while we're still waiting for RIMWORLD to load, for those of you who aren't vegan, let me tell you a bit about our really fucked up society. In America, I don't know if this is the way it is in Italy, Snow, but in America, there are, I would argue, 3 types of vegans. The first is a healthy vegan. I eat what I want, and that doesn't include animals, and it's as best as I can. Yes, it is. Spinoza did put it that way. I'm not a big fan of Spinoza in the long run, Snow, but I'm not prepared to talk about that. I have to, like, review. You know, I just, you know, when you remember, you just have, like, a bad taste in your mouth. That's all I remember. It is the base of dialectical analysis. So there are 3 types of American vegans. There's the healthy vegan. This healthy vegan, like, if there's white sugar in something and I want to eat it, I'm gonna eat it. I just usually do not want to eat, and in fact, I would say 99.9% of the time do not want to eat things with animal product in it. But I am not going to worry about the bullshit in a factory when I'm poor. When I'm rich, I absolutely do make sure to only buy vegan sugar. But I recognize that veganism can be a classist diet, especially in the States, and I don't stress myself out. Oh, cool. That's good to know, Snow. Thank you. So then there's the middle vegan. The middle vegan, is sometimes healthy, but mostly this vegan is the one that everyone knows. And this person's very loud about being vegan. They're guilting you all the time for what you eat. They're talking all the time about how meat is murder. They probably like PETA. Yeah, this is the middle vegan. Just wait for it. The middle vegan usually isn't purely vegan. If you really got into their diet, you'll find something, anything. And yes, I do. So honey, Snow, my botany degree had a huge component with the apiary. In fact, I almost was a PhD student at the Oregon State University apiary. So I can tell you that honeybees are stupid as fuck and will drown themselves if you don't take their honey. Not your bees. You should avoid honey in Europe, but in America, we have bred the Apis mellifera to the point where it is so dumb, it will literally kill itself. So getting ethically sourced raw honey is a compassionate act out here. So the middle vegan doesn't actually educate themselves. They just run around with pamphlets. So what's the high vegan? The high vegan is a creature of great mystery. This person is a very strict vegan. You don't know them because they don't talk to people who aren't vegan. They won't eat dinner with people who aren't vegan. They know everything there is to know about ingredients. They can tell you what natural flavors is in almost everything on the shelf. That's exactly Snow. You have literally, yes, they are the Scott Pilgrim vegans then, Zem. But yes, you have articulated my vegan policy exactly. If it's something that should be vegan and it has flavoring, or it's made on a facility that processes whatever, well, okay. There's not enough that's going to upset my stomach, and I'm not going to single-handedly make this company not produce milk. Will I avoid buying their particular products in the future? Of course. And I try to. But usually I just go, okay, this should be vegan. I'm not going to worry about it. So this top-level vegan, like, actually gets uncomfortable in not vegan restaurants and not vegan spaces. They are the nicest of all the vegans. They are nicer than me. But because of their very strict morality, if you are not vegan, you will never know them. Unless they are like a streamer or something. And you won't even know they're vegan if they're a streamer. They're usually very skinny. And I say this because, not that all vegans are skinny. I'm certainly not. And Simple, I'm going to guess that when you were vegan, you were not. But it is really hard to not be skinny if you are this strict. Like, really hard. There's very little bread. And if you're this strict and you only hang out with other vegans, you probably aren't making much money. A lot of these vegans are gutter punks. There's a whole subclass of gutter punks in the States. You can just go, especially important, you could just go to a hipster bar, look for the skinniest people smoking with the most piercings, and they're all vegan. That is the high-level vegan. It's weird because these classes of vegan wouldn't exist if saying you were vegan did not immediately affect everyone who ate meat, because Western society doesn't care about lives equally, right? And so the moment you say that, people are afraid you're judging them, and they're also this tiny bit of feeling complex about it because what we eat is so integral to who we are, launches up and it becomes a conversation. So veganism in and of itself is such a weird like, people who are lacto-ovo vegetarian get this too, but not nearly as much, right? It's really when you stop eating eggs that people get like wonky. I found like not even eggs is a big question. And my answer is yeah, not even chicken periods. It's true. It's not easy though. You're male. It's easy for you, Tiff. And actually, it's not easy in a lot of ways because fat cells have a memory. So fat cells have a memory, which means when I say that, right, I'm not saying that they have a brain, but what I'm saying is think of fat cells like a pair of elastic pants. As you gain weight, they stretch, and that elastic, after it's been stretched long enough, doesn't come back to the same tightness. Fat cells actually have genetic coding that if their walls are stretched to a certain point, or they have a cholesterol in a mammalian cell, is actually what allows for liquidity in the cell wall. When temperature is cold, cholesterol is the texture of butter, and when temperature is room temperature, it's melted. The more cholesterol that is in a cell, the more that a fat cell understands that it has to get bigger. It is trained to think of you as dying. Fat is suppositories for having babies and not starving. So people who have genetic history from really cold environments or environments that have experienced famine, their families now have obesity in their family line because the fat cells have epigenetically turned on in their core DNA a propensity to gain weight to protect themselves. Secondly, once you reach a certain weight, your fat cells think you needed to be there. They're dumb. They don't have a brain, right? They just have this pattern recognition. So your fat cells start to say, I have to be here. I wouldn't be here if my body wasn't dying. So they become bigger and they multiply. To access the fat cells in your body and to eat them instead of eating other things is, in fact, a low-carb, high-fat diet, which sounds counterintuitive, but your body starts killing fat cells the more fat that's in your body, because the more fat you eat, the more it thinks, I don't need it. It also needs energy because carbs, sugar, energy. So your body starts burning the fat in your system. Your brain needs fat. Everything in your body needs fat. Like, the most important part, obviously, is protein. When I say protein... Tev, when did this happen? Recently? Ah, okay. I cannot believe Sweden let you be homeless. What a fucking shame. You have the systems to not do that. Yeah. That's exactly... So, here's the other thing about losing weight. If you cut your calories and you don't do something called carb cycling, your body assumes that 1,200 calories is what it needs every day to survive at the weight you are at. So it stops. It thinks we are either dying or we are fine. So everyone who's like, oh, don't cheat, just lower your calories, blah, 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 blah. If you are going down to 1,200 calories and you don't have a cheat day a week, or you're not carb cycling, you will stop losing weight, and you might even gain weight. Again, things you have to learn in botany. But protein is, so anything that happens in your body happens because of a kinase. This is literally kinetics with A's. Anything A's in biology means a doer. So kinase means kinetic doer, or doer of things, right? So everything happens in your body because of an A's, and that means everything happens in your body because of a protein. Your brain needs fat to protect it from electricity because we are creatures of electrical balance. All of our cells operate because of an electric differential on one side of a membrane or the other. So if your brain doesn't have fat, you'll have a seizure. People who cut fat out entirely from their diet. This is why, actually, this is documented. Anorexics often towards the end of their disease, when they are on their deathbed, have seizures. However, protein is the most important. Protein and fat can make what we call a dirty carb, because protein does things. It can burn fat, and then it can create sugar from that fat. So carbohydrates are the only thing you can live without to a certain extent. But again, your body doesn't like living that way. No human body wants to exist without all 3 macronutrients. So you have to really consider the microbiological level of what you're doing to yourself and the consequences thereof. That's actually why you technically can't call me fat anymore in an American definition. Yeah. But I am borderline, and it is because I gained a lot of weight in a depressive state a while ago. My body remembered it, and it doesn't matter what I eat. My body wants to be at that weight. And then you have an autistic burnout, you don't move. These calories you have, it stays at that weight. So I don't really care. My body's beautiful no matter what. Here's the thing about fat girls who call ourselves fat. We don't like being fat because you're mean to us. We don't care about being fat otherwise. Like, we want to look like you want us to look like because you're mean to us. If you weren't mean to us, we'd be perfectly fine. I say you as in the generic humanity, but like, almost all unhealthily fat people are unhealthily fat because someone was mean to them. People who are healthily fat, whose bodies just trend that way, we legitimately don't give a fuck until you're mean to us. People aren't mean to me because my fat sits in a way that you can't even really tell unless you see me from a certain angle or you see me in a still photo. And also because I weightlift, so when you look at me, you can tell I'm a fucking brick house. But yeah, we don't care. So when we call ourselves fat, well, we don't care. I can't bench you, Zim. Bench is not my skill. I could probably deadlift you. If we could somehow get you bar-shaped. Actually, deadlift is really for your back, so if we threw you on my back, we could do that. Yeah, Tev, it is really weird, isn't it? My top deadlift, 385. So if you're 385 pounds or less, and we could get you in a way that your weight is centered, I can deadlift you. Theoretically. The thing is, human bodies are not really, their weight isn't distributed very easily. So that's why deadlifting a human is actually the most difficult of all weights, and firefighters should be worshipped. Usually what your, like, bar deadlift, your human deadlift is a half of that. Or, like, 3/4. I could probably deadlift you, Zem, if you piggybacked. Because a piggyback is actually just a deadlift. It's just a fancy deadlift. Hey, Snow. I used to be an amateur weightlifter. The other day, Snow said, "What have you not done?" Well, I've competed in weightlifting. I'm not very fast when I'm deadlifting someone. You know when you deadlift, you lift the weight and you drop it? You think I'm going to be running around with you on my back? Maybe. Maybe. But probably not. First off, I don't run. Running is gross. I hate running. I walk. Really, Snow? That's cool. Really? Neat! Whereas your gymnastics is traumatizing, as it is from... I can't... Was it as traumatizing training-wise as it is, as they say it is? We cannot, actually. So the definition of an athletic body fat for a male body and a female body, and this is the absolutely strictest, most transphobic, shitty definition of the world. I want to make that clear. The definition is 5% for men and 25% for women. 25 and under for women, 5 and under for men. If you can see a woman's abs, she is a monster and she will break you in half. Or she's not eating well. Oh my god, parallel bars seem like they would be so fun too. I actually did gymnastics for a short while. I was okay at the parallel bars, but I was really not flexible. So, and there's a long history of my parents being like, you should try something, Hildy. And then, oh, we're depressed and lazy and undiagnosed, so we'll never take you again. I mean, I know, the muscle mommy or whatever, but I'm just saying, like legitimately, if a woman is actually cut, she's either a bodybuilder and is, like, starving herself, or working out to a point of no repair. She's naturally low fat. So, like, she was naturally a skinny person and then she started weightlifting. Or, she's perfect nutritionally. Oh, that's good, Snow. So in the States, there's, like, really huge molestation shit that happens out here. It's, like, really creepy. So anytime someone says they were a child gymnast, I'm always like, are you okay? Like, nothing happened to me or my sister. Actually, the creepy adult happened at our karate school. When I was in 5th grade, my sister got molested by a karate teacher. I want to be clear. It was not... He grabbed her once, but it was enough, and we never went back. So, because humans are terrible! Why are humans terrible? Yeah, I actually, like, vaguely remember doing the balance beam. But I grew up in Western New York, and, like, everybody in Western New York does gymnastics and martial arts. We were a small town, and those were the only 2 activities that kids really had. Like, we had to drive 30 minutes to get to our dojo when we lived in New York. We moved to Colorado when I was 10, and it was the dojo in Colorado that did it. And the dojo in Colorado didn't teach karate. They taught jiu-jitsu. So we were already, like, the teacher was really rude to us. And they said that they wouldn't let us promote any further if we didn't start teaching. But we didn't want to do that. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Well, it's 1 in 4. The statistic is actually still the same. But it is, like, if we're talking physical, if we're talking just, like, having had, yes, something creepy has happened to every single femme body. Every single femme body. And a lot of male bodies. Male bodies just don't realize it's happening. Living in a small town does suck so bad. Like, I don't know if rural Italy is like this too, or rural Sweden, but, like, in America, rural America is like the Wild West. Nobody gives a fuck about those kids. Like, unless your parents care, you're fucking fucked. Like, maybe once a month, a social worker might wander out there. I know in, like, a smaller country, probably the food supply to the rural area is a little better. Maybe it's worse. But out here, too, there's, like, the smaller the town, the less fresh veggies, unless it's a farm town. It's just gross. Like, moving to Kaiser, we moved to Kaiser because my big kid job that sucked and I haven't worked in a really long time was out here. And it's like 30K people in Oregon, and it's the worst. Like, it is the worst. There are no jobs. There's nothing to do. There's buildings everywhere, but they're all just ugly. Like, it's not small enough to at least be pretty. Sucks. I should probably just do a just chatting stream one of these days. Yeah, see, that's not the, like, I think the sheer size of the states, along with the absolute capitalist evil that lies in the hearts of man, prevents that out here. Our gas stations have apples and bananas. Snow. That's true. We are clueless. A few months ago, I was sitting in the subway and an older woman asked me what station was next as she fully had her hand on my thigh. After I got off, I thought, wait a minute, wasn't she? Yep. There's a lot of men who, like, so that classic, like, student-teacher idea, oh, I have a crush on my teacher. These boys 15 years down the line realize they were abused. Because they're so conditioned to just be like, oh, the hot teacher liked me, right? Like it's a wild world, you know? Like, you're just not in your body as a man. You're not supposed to be in your body. You're supposed to be worrying about other people's bodies if you are a cis man. You're supposed to be focused on everyone else's bodies. It's wild. Especially, I think, so like, especially in countries like Italy, where if you are a straight dude, there is an expectation. And Italians are some of the most aggressive pickup artists I have ever run into. I used to work in bougie Italian restaurants, right? But I also used to work in a restaurant called Q, which is the tourist restaurant for this part of downtown Portland. So we had people from all over the world all the time. And there was these two Italians who were rather wealthy that took a shine to me. So every time they were in town, they would bring all of their Italian friends on my bartending night, which was Mondays. So I got a lot of wild stories, and like the amount of shots shot per minute by some of the men that they brought was blinding. It was like a mass shooting of pickup lines. They all blurred together. I mean, I agree, Snow. I think, in a lot of ways, that's why America is the worst. We have so many small towns. There's so much space here. A uniform morality is impossible. Unless it is overwhelmingly oppressive. Not that any morality should be purely uniform, but an empathetic moral system for a nation is in a lot of ways uniform. So, at least in its founding principles, right? All people are equal. We don't care what you're doing in bed. We support it regardless if you're happy. Regardless of gender presentation, you should be respected. Who gives a fuck what's in your pants? Oh, so I don't watch a lot of D&D. It's one of those things like I'm a creative writer, so I read when I'm not writing, but when I'm writing, I don't read. I've been DMing a lot lately, so I also just like, I didn't watch streamers or listen to podcasts a lot outside of COVID, and I didn't watch streamers during COVID. I only watch streamers now that I stream, and I've never listened to D&D podcasts, like ever. But what I do know about Dimension 20 is that they actively try to introduce to your neckbeard D&D player like goodness and not neckbeardiness. Snow, your English is so good, but neckbeard is so specialized. Do you know what neckbeard is? Tev, I feel like you know neckbeard. Both of yours English is so fucking amazing. I don't even think about what I say. Which is, someone who cares about language. I actually, if I know people who have English as their second language, I actually try to choose English that is more understandable, but your English is so phenomenal that I don't. I do know I have a neutral accent, and so I think I'm pretty good for people who speak English as a second language in that regard. I also pronounce things pretty well, but I speak fast. So I do try to slow down. I've heard some shit when I got older about one of the Jehovah's Witnesses old guys. Half my extended family is part of it. None of the women let him be alone with the female kids. Apparently he liked to touch and fondle the girls. Yep. Neckbeards I heard of as early as IRC channels and DC++ chats. Okay, good. It is a really old term, but I found the older I get, some of the words that I use, Tev's my age, but Snow, like some of the words I use aren't like when people learn English, they don't learn them anymore. Also, gross, but that's in every fucking churches, man. To keep power will protect anyone. It's disgusting. Ugh. I hope you went and pissed on his grave. If there is an afterlife for him, I hope your piss sprinkled on his head. He smells it forever. Well, he'd be in hell, so it probably landed in some of his wounds. Was pretty painful. So, I've been snoozing ads for a minute. Snow? This is... Have you ever seen Everything is Illuminated? In, Alex in Everything is Illuminated. There's a few lines Eugene Hutz does where he literally chains together words like this and he means them so sincerely. I just hear Eugene Hutz's voice. I like neckbeard as a word. It is cash money. Damn it, I used to be good at accents. Everything's fire? No. Well, it still is kind of. Things are fire, things are dope, things are base. Everything's base. Things are like chill. Chill's coming back. Not base, base. At least that's what I've seen. What else have I seen from the Utes? Bet's made it into mainstream. Bet's kind of old, but Bet's traveled out and it's now pretty common. Oh, anyway, I was saying, I've snoozed ads a lot, y'all. So I have run out of... Yeah, fire is kind of in a research... Well, fire and dope are pretty perennial. But I have 10 seconds. So when we come back, we'll be playing a game.
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Okay. Those of you who subscribe, it's time to play some RIMWORLD. Is this dancing flame? Yes. Load. Loading. We are loading. The last time we played RimWorld, we crashed, and the mods on this take so long that I didn't bother reloading. Because that's awful and tedious. Did you literally just crash right now? You know what song I've had stuck in my head? Gangster's Paradise. Ooh, we're functional! Hooray! Okay. So, those of you in Discord may have seen someone named Liquid Kelvin join. If you look at his profile picture, you might think he looks familiar. Y'all have heard of Kev, right? Kevin, Victor's brother. I've talked about him once or twice. He wants to start streaming, and that is him. Play nice. Megan, okay, so last night it was Gangster's Paradise. Fucking from Epic. The world is amazing if you face it with open arms. Comfort Eagle. It was just bad. All right. So, our colony is becoming successful slowly. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. No. Okay. I was wondering if we... No, we did. So it crashed right after Reese died or whatever. And... Here it is. No, it's Reese Stiers. Okay. Because if you recall, I had decided to steal these muffalos, and House Roxant went bonkers on me. What do you have? Yeah, that's right. It's because there was 100 silver. I can't even remember all the songs I've been singing except for Why Should I Worry. I think Why We Didn't Start the Fire had a feature for a couple of hours. Yeah. Yeah, last night I was like fucking around in Valheim just... Oh, New Slaves by Kanye West is in there. Which that is not a song you want selective bars. You feel real weird. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna arm people. Okay, you're armed. Veneranda. Okay. Get a gun. No. Well, that's a poor trench gun. Do I have any better? Dope. I love learning shit. Okay. Equip that. How about you? Yeah, you don't fight. You don't ever fight. Great. Cornelius. Has multiple weapons. Okay. Actually, I want Veneranda to be using that, so. Lenzar. You can. Here. Do that. Jinglan. You're in crossbow. Perfect. Where is Cornelius? Because that is actually where you're going. I want that gun. There. Perfect. Veneranda. There. So, the semi-random info dump was the pizza's called Margherita after the Queen Margherita di Savoia, for whom it was made in the Pizzeria Brandi, which is still open. I pass by it basically every day in the late 1800s. Whoa! Are you in Rome or Venice? All right. Naples! Duh, Napoli. I should have known. Honestly, the one thing I will say about restaurants is you learn so much shit and you don't even... Like, people are like, I'm always surprised. I know. I'm always surprised how much you know. And I'm like, it's because restaurants. All right, Lenzar. Draft. Come right here. I just got scolded for not being on an operations call. Are you operations? Pizza in Sweden was brought in by a half Italian dude coming from the border area with Slovenia, and I think he was half Croatian to begin with too. Yeah. Gross. The Jinglan, where are you? And you go here. Lee. You're gonna start this mess. Well, actually, yeah, that's fine. Cornelius. What is this? Hey you, which is them. Deposit operations. Of course you're scolded for not wasting your time listening to other people's business. Tev, he gave them the names only tangentially, if at all, with what was on them. So no matter where you are in Sweden, if you say a name of a specific pizza, it'll have the same shit on it everywhere. It's one of the classic ones, the ones he names. I love that. Okay, hey you. You're getting drafted, too. Let's have you mount. Wait. Oh, that's fine. All right. So let's have you go here. Have you go up here. Because they coming! Oh, they just left. Oh, that's so great. Goodbye. I said undraft. Butts. There. Vesuvius is always ham and cheese. I think this universal margarita is tomato, mozzarella, and basil. Marinara is tomato, garlic, basil, and oregano. Diavola is tomato, mozzarella, and spicy salame. Primavera is arugula, mozzarella, prosciutto crudo, and so on. We found the thing he's gonna be Italian on! Hello? 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 Let's prioritize hauling this. What? No empty accessible spot configured just what? Fine. You allow all. Hello? Hello? Really? Oh my god, it straight crashed. Are you joking? Did someone try and buy something on Room Connect? I just want to test something real quick. Marinara's always muscles. That's bonkers. Pizza gets so weird. Yeah. So they just were like, this is what it sounds like, so this is what it'll be. That's funny. Frutti di mare is a dish I ate once. It was like, yes, frutti di mare is a noodle dish that's rando seafood. Victor's talking a lot. That's good. Porco dio svedesi non. Capisco non niente. Capisco. Chepishono. What is that? I mean, Dio's in there, and I don't think this is about JoJo. But if it is, sweet. So I have a feeling that this might be because of um that uh the colony was started without these mods. So it might be hitting something that it's crashing in that sense. It could also just be being really pissy about the torn notes, which in that case, I'm just not gonna kill the muffalos. I wish there was a way you could just rob the muffalo. Bastemia is curse directed to God himself because you're so angry there's no one else you can curse at. That would be reasonable. Very, very intense. Certainly sounds like what Dio would do. Very JoJo. So it says about 32. That's because sometimes it has loaded in 19 minutes when I have the RAM set to real time. I'm giving it a shot today because it crashed so early. But if it doesn't come together, listen, everything about Dio is JoJo related. I was pretty sure Dio was God in Italian. But regardless, everything about Dio is JoJo related. I know, Reese. I know. You just showed up. You know, I don't. I'm not entirely sure it's the mod per se. This colony did start without this mod pack, and I think that is actually what's doing it. I fail to see how this makes Dio not about JoJo, whether it's Spanish or Italian. Well, Dios, we're talking about Shoujo Kakame Utena. I mean, just being a punk. Don't mind me. Yeah. So if it crashes one more time, we're going to abandon progression and write a frowny note and restart the colony because once you add progression, you can't remove it. But when I restart the colony, I'll just remake everybody's pawns. I can just upload them, save them in the character creator, and download them. So, yeah, because the Minify Everything mod has a critical failure in it. I've actually run into crashes dealing with materials like that before. The other thing is that RIM Connect has blown up my computer. Yeah, like it's blown up my computer a couple times. I'll get a new secret for it. While we're waiting. Because my RIM Connect is fucking janky. Yeah. That's actually something that I've noticed too, is that, well, like, so I was testing RIM Connect and my whole computer collapsed. Like, literally, it crunched down. And I actually can't use RIM Connect on other people's streams now. So I'm gonna update the RIM Connect secret and see if it's just. Well, RIM Connect, as far as I understand, is like that. It just is a son of a bitch because it's a jerk butt. Um, but I really like streaming with it, so I would rather figure out how to make RIM Connect work than. I'm not giving up my Sky Elves. I'm not giving up my Sky Elves. I don't care if they make it crash. I would rather give up progression and have my Sky Elves. But I can't have my Sky Elves without progression. I'm not giving up my Sky Elves. I love my Sky Elves. Anyway, we might just play some Valheim. That's what I've been playing in my free time. It's like the sunk cost fallacy. I'm like, I should just do Valheim instead of wait 30 minutes, but it's too late. I've already put 10 minutes into it. So very thrilling. Well, Them, you've been really busy. But also, not everyone fills their emptiness in life with more video games. I think it's going to take 30 minutes. Ah, that sucks. It's really fun. You're watching like a super interactive story with a bunch of different characters. RIM Connect is actually what got me to even try RimWorld. Was I was like, oh, this is fun. I bet playing the actual game would be fun. Well, watching Simple was really what did it, but also having RIM Connect on. Because you give a lot of stuff? Just sounds like they don't know how to ignore you. You don't have that problem with me, Reese. I'll just tell you to shut up. Well, right. You're talking about the game. Cameron Vargas. Huh. I mean, RimWorld, for as simple as the art is a really, like, resource-intensive game. RimConnect allows people to, like, play this resource-intensive game without having to have the machine to do it. Like, if you get above 15 pawns and you do not have a modern machine, it will not run. Right. Right. Like, well, and on top of it, why does that even annoy you? People, I mean, okay, being annoyed by something, whatever. We can all be annoyed by tiny shit. But at the same time, like, just, I don't know. It's just someone talking to you. You got a 10-minute chat mute. I don't. I muted, I timed out one guy way in the past. My first follower, because he turned out to be transphobic. And then he left, which was good. Because he was going to get banned. I almost timed out this guy who showed up a while ago because he just was like sending me disasters. So it was really hard to just play. And I almost timed out someone for spamming quote, so much so that other people couldn't chat. That was it. Like, I don't like to comment on other. Oh. It's not like that. The gay's not going to catch like that. Neither is the trans. It just doesn't work like that. Reese, imagine if you woke up tomorrow and you were suddenly in China. Oh. Oh, you're talking about other shit altogether. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. You can be more conservative about sex or whatever. I'm not gonna get on that. That's like, I mean, paying attention to what people wear is exhausting, but like, you do you, boo. As long as if your kid likes to wear tight bodysuits, yeah, kink at Pride, which is like uncomfortable for some people. Yes, Yeah, like that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. This is actually no, give me the anecdote. But yeah, actually, this is what Reese, I was talking about you positively the other day. I was literally saying something like this. I was like, Reese, I really like because it just seems like he doesn't have the words at first to say like a really nice thing. Like I feel like I was like I think I find him really funny. So yeah, I mean, we learn, right? Like Victor once in a gas station was like, we're standing there in this gas station and they make their own burritos. It's their own private thing, right? And the person who owns it is right by the glass and he goes, my friend Terrence goes, I'm going to order this chicken burrito. And Victor goes, I wouldn't eat meat from here. I mean, it's probably disgusting. And me and Terrence just stare at him. And the person behind the counter is literally scooping Terrence's chicken onto a burrito shell. Victor just walked away. He came out of his interview, was going to tell me about it, and he just looked at me like I betrayed him as he went up the stairs. Will you fill my water? And also, will you come tell stream how your interview went? Yeah, so what I think Reese is referencing is that in every community, no matter what the community is, there are some people who just don't follow the rules. And the rules are set based on the community that they're in. So if a community is more conservative, if a community is not, they'll have different boundaries. And it just sounds like you know, people were testing those boundaries. And it was just against the community's boundaries, and the boundaries weren't like prohibitive. It was just like, don't show your testicles or something. Vic, come here. Tell us. How'd it go? Come here. Come here. Tell us.
The interview went phenomenal.
Close. You gotta eat the mic.
Eat the mic. It went phenomenally, y'all. I crushed it. I started telling them stories about how I basically started up with skill demand, built their call center basically for them, and got all of their ridiculous requirements that were unreasonable reversed by executive management. And they were specifically, they both like awed at me, and they're like, we've actually never heard a story like that. That's amazing.
Like odd as in like happy?
Yes.
Okay. Did they ask you a question that would bring up this sort of thing?
Yes.
Okay. Because going, hi, who's Mike and why are we eating him? He is a violent terrorist and we're eating him because we eat the rich. So they asked you a question like, what was a difficult workplace environment and what did you do to change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were like, I went through the right channels and I fought for everybody and they were super happy.
Yep.
Yay!
And our interview was supposed to be only about 20 minutes, but they were like, we need to know more about you. So we went to a full 40 minutes.
They said, we need to know more about you. Why?
Because they felt like my experience sounded really interesting. They're like, it seems like you've done something that most people we've talked to haven't. Tell us more about it.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so I got to tell them about how I got a huge, unprecedented exception for one customer that was extremely belligerent. And that it took about a month to get the approval. And how I had to back and forth between the customer and executives and management in order to make sure that they were taken care of. And they said, that is some serious commitment. We respect it. In not so few words, because they don't often say stuff like that in an interview. But they made it clear that they liked it.
PB, I'm all for slaughtering the rich, but do I need to put pieces of them inside my stomach? No. You can just cook them for others. Captain, I've been lurking for a couple days, but I had to express a hell yeah for this. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Reese, damn, the poor dude waiting after you had to wait too long and didn't get the job. A step above the rest type. Yeah.
Yeah, so I should know in about 5 days.
5 days? Yeah, they're gonna call you soon.
Part 2.
There's another interview? Jesus Christ. That's too much. They want an hour-long interview next. Okay. Snow. Living in a coastal city is kind of weird in summer because sometimes people would just decide to take public transit while wearing swimsuits. And I don't care how hot you think you are. I don't want to stand next to you if you're basically wearing underwear. That being said, yesterday there was a conductor lady and she stopped a guy trying to get on the subway and said, "You're not getting on without a shirt." And I really liked that. That was good. PB, you... We rimming? I'm at work. We might be. If it don't be a jerk. Yeah. You have 3 interviews to yourself? Share some. I know. Reese is like 100%. Yeah, no. I see Reese. Yeah. I would just... actually... like, and if you ever want to bring this stuff up, like, if I say something like, he turned out to be like this... when I was like, oh, he turned out to be really transphobic, so whatever. Say, it's just societally, I wouldn't go into this conversation because people get the wrong idea. But you say, because they think that you're supporting transphobia, instead of just saying, man, I was at Pride once and this dude's balls was hanging out. Yeah. So I would say move this conversation to... if we're talking about, like, pride or people being, like, too showy. Yeah, nah. You don't have to apologize because you're good people, and when we talk to you about it, you turn out to be good people. I am more than happy teaching people things and helping them, especially if it's because of autism or stuff like that. Right? Like, you should hear all the time, Vic will say something and I'll be like, hey, Vic, no, say it like this. And he'll be like, okay. And I'll be like, you actually think this, right? Say it like this. So that's why I told the story about the gas station, was because it's not like... language is hard, and some, like, we can't all be the best at everything. It's impossible for everyone to be good as everything. Yes, PB. And actually, this bikini thing, I think, is this holistic thing. Yeah. I appreciate that, Reese. But I don't think anyone's calling you anything behind your back. This is a good community. And we're here, holistic means people who are not autistic. Like, the bikini thing, that's something holistic people need to learn. Like, for real. Like, respect other people's faces. You never know what someone is sensitive to. You never know what people are thinking. And holistic people have no concept of others around them. I say holistic very generally. That's not really totally true, but I find that a lot of holistic people are like, yeah, nobody's gonna care if I'm just standing next to you half naked and, like, rubbing against you. Like, I don't care, right? Yeah. Like, they just don't care. They're like, somebody's wearing headphones at the gym, so they start to hit on you. They don't care. Why am I wearing headphones? I don't want to talk to you. everybody has different boundaries. And there's like society has a very basic expectation, right? Of how you behave, which is shirts, shoes, pants. They can be really short shirts and really short, they can be really short, but all three. Don't take forever if someone's waiting. Don't stink too much in close places. Right? Like, these are all very basic things. And there's always exceptions, but I love the yayo and the ammo belt. That art in particular is my favorite that came with this mod, Captain. Every time that comes up, I'm like, that is the best waster I've ever seen. Yeah, that can't see behind them. You're like, I'm trying to get just some fucking pasta. Can you get out of here? And they're just like, oh, do I want spaghetti or angel hair? Bitch, get one of each and go. So, Captain Reese and I had a feeling that it was Rim Connect that's breaking it. Right. Like, or if you like literally take one look to someone beside you and be like, oh, there's someone standing there. Maybe I should just back up. There's just all sorts of little shit like that. People. Snow. Hot take. The leg covering clothing is the least important when surrounded by people. Midi skirt and a shirt, fine. Bra and long pants, absolutely unacceptable. So see, I personally feel, now, you're an equal opportunity shamer. Whether someone has tits or not, you're like, put a shirt on. I'm fine with that. But I personally feel that if someone is not going to wear, if men cannot wear shirts, women cannot wear bras. That's my, like, hot take. Of course, I don't really do that because that's not, society is not idyllic. I love people dressing however they want. I really like individualism. What I don't like is being unable to read a room. That to me says something about you as a person. So if I'm going to a really conservative church and I'm going there as a guest, not to like protest or like not I'm not going there to be an activist. I'm going there because my friend said, will you come here for Easter, right? I'm going to wear cottagecore. I'm going to look conservative. And that's out of a respect for that person's church. Oh, I agree with you, Snow. Unless, like, if it's very clear they're going to the beach and they're just like their sunscreen and they're like, you know, they've tried to cover up, but it's really hot. I'm usually like, okay, I can deal with the one person going to the beach. But it's people who didn't even bring anything. I think some people, yeah, like, I think cottagecore is cute, and I think there's a reason why people like it, right? I have some cottagecore dresses. I really like bespoke handsome looks. I like bespoke handsome. I like really androgynous looks too. I personally don't feel good in them. Like when I was wearing this stream, I was wearing this orange dress and everyone loves it, and they're like, you look so cute in it. And I'm like, this is my school marm dress because it's so cottagecore and I feel so gross. Which word? Oh, bespoke? Or well, androgynous, you would know. Bespoke. Bespoke just means individual. So, like a tailored suit, a custom-made jacket, bespoke. Oh, androgynous. Ruby Rose. Okay. Yeah, just Google Ruby Rose. I love when people wear shit that feels like them. Yeah, if you're gonna put like, if you want to do really like bluntly, yeah, tomboy emo-y, but like, yeah, you can't exactly tell if they are male or female at first glance. All right, guys, we're gonna try and rim. We're gonna try and rim. Let's do it! Hi, Kakion! Hi, everybody! Let's do it! So, sometimes. And androgyny really is just about, like, if I were wearing a suit and tie, I might bind my boobs a little bit. Like, steampunk. If you think about steampunk looks, a lot of them, like steampunk, women in steampunk suits, a lot of them are like that. Yeah, or like I might look like one, right? But it's just like it's just a style. But you're wearing the pants that are cut for men, not cut for women, that kind of thing. Well, androgyny is just fashion. Identity-wise is non-binary. I mean, frankly, as long as you don't... Yeah, like, steampunk's the shit. But as long as you don't, like, I mean... So, asking questions and trying to learn is all you can do, Reese. You're good. All right, let's try this. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, well, I mean, and just like... It's just tight places like that. Reese, I will tell you that you're not actually that old-fashioned. You are traditional, but someone who is old-fashioned doesn't want to learn anything new. You just have an aesthetic and a taste for traditional things. I honestly have never had someone be so willing to be corrected in my life. Which is like, that is a trait you should treasure. Well, it's really hard to take criticism. One, people are mean these days. Two, we're taught to be special snowflakes. And three, people don't know how to give criticism. We're not taught how. There's a way. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna try again. Oh, that's nice. So, by the way, Reese, it is not the Reese that you thought. He is still alive in this. Styers. All right, talk later. What is in your bag right now, my friend? You do not go into the house! Okay. I don't have the name in the game version. So, it kept crashing after I killed these Muffalo, so I'm just not gonna kill these Muffalo. I do want these, like, actually. Called. See you next time, Snow. Go! Reese! Excellent! Okay, so there is something that I have been wondering. Let me see. First, mod options. Let's do this here. I think it's all the way at the bottom. Here. No? Oh, for the love of Christ. Really? Well, now we know it is Rim Connect. Simple. Oh, hey! Simple. So in this house, there is, for the love of Christ, oh my Lanta, holy fucking God. Okay. The thing I wanted to check that was intimacy. Oh, is intimacy not here anymore? No, that's not. I definitely have intimacy on. Operation. Dubs bad hygiene disco. Here it is. Okay. Oh, Reese, because Lenza, you wanted to be the opposite of Lenza, so you are a girl.
Not yet. Not yet. We're not even close. It's gonna take a while. But here's your, if you want a screenshot. Cool. Nah, I'm just trying to get people to even flirt with each other right now. Like, yeah. We're still just slowly building this guest house. All right. It does look like we're in a pretty okay space, though. We can hit some fast forwarding. The ticks are really low, though. I'm going to adjust my resolution. Ah! Buffalo 3. Okay. Well... This is becoming medical. Oh, it is already medical. Great. Beer! Yeah, I got you researching. I don't know what you're doing now, but you are set to research. What are you doing now? Oh, you're tending. You're our doctor, so you're also tending. Oh, for the love of Christ. There we go. You have unlocked leather tanning. Okay. What are you gonna do here? Carpet making museums, basic retail, vanity table, tree sewing. What's going on with tree sewing? Is that fruit tree sewing? Yeah, okay. Plumbing, swimming pool, septic tank. I would like a septic tank. Tea counter, wine, liquor brewing. That's hair and armor. Beekeeping! Beekeeping. Hi, it's you, Noah. Hello. A cheetah is hunting pineapple. You bitch. You bitch cheetah. This fucking bitch cheetah. It's hunting pineapple. Please hold. You. Do you have a... You have a long jump. Perfect. Pineapple, you need to go this way. Cornelius, you need to go that way. Listen, bitch cheetah. I'll have you know, Pineapple is a important part of our colony. You will not eat her.
Oh my god, pineapple, you slow though. Well, okay, to be fair, pineapple's not slow, cheetahs are fast. Are you really gonna use the wood, Cornelius? Oh, can you use the knife? Thank you. So it has crashed an uncommon amount. Part of me wonders if that is because this colony started without it, or I'm not sure. But I really like it. It's like RimCiv. It's Civ World. Civilization 2098, RimWorld. Yes, Captain? You're a genius? Nagaishi, hello. Pay me money. The hotel thing. So there's a mod that I really, really love called the Malira. And one of the mods of the Malira now requires progression. And I cannot lose my Sky Elves. And thus, I loaded in an old save. No, Sybil! Are we out of medicine? No, we have medicine. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Like, the game was going to break anyway without progression. This is one of them. So this is called a Dromas. This is technically a creature from Monster World. Monster Hunter. They are very low weight, and you should definitely get them. They are amazing. They're so cute. I had to name a lot of them. You do not go in the house, though, because they go in the house. And they don't go in the house. I said you do not go in the house. Yeah. They're really, really cute, and they're super useful. They are like a 140-pound hauling weight. They're vegetarian. They'll eat anything. So you have to be pretty aggressive. Like, this guy is eating my tomatoes right now. I know, it's so funny. Every time they're in the house, I'm like, bro! What are you doing? No, so there are about 40 added mods, 50 added mods. The one that I want to recommend the most is the Hera. That's this person right here. It is a race based off of ancient Chinese dragon women. A species, I should say. Very, very enjoyable. I love the Hera very much. There's the Hera Reimagined or Reloaded, which was updated for 1.6. Basically, they have a built-in plot, including, like, an enemy faction. And eventually you can ascend them to dragons. They're amazing. There's also, I have a mod called Intimacy installed. Everybody in my colony is bisexual and Aphrodor. So the Intimacy mod changes things so that you're not talking about genders. You're talking about, like, anyone can be any gender. Yes, they ascend to dragons. Yes. Yes. So it is, you're either a jester, a fowler, and a frodor. A frodor is both. Keep hitting the wrong thing. So I really love intimacy too. Speaking of you, this is my intersex bisexual haven. With the exception of player-added pawns. Player-added pawns are whatever the player wants. Except they're all bisexual, and I've told them that. Unless Lenzar in particular is an exception. Welcome back, Reese. So Simple, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Unity 12. Okay. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. What's going on with your fingers here? Oh, just your sword claws? Okay. Nagaishi, what are you doing? Are you stuck? You're stuck. I don't know what to do about that. I guess you're just gonna hang out. Did we plant heal root yet? We don't have heal root seeds yet, do we? Are you stuck? Waiting for Ryder. Oh. Leave Ryder. You're a free Dromus! Yeah, he's stuck. For a Ryder. Yeah. This guy. This guy. Oh no. I don't have regular Imogen. Maybe we should just arrest this guy? No! Lee, why? Sure. We're just gonna arrest this guy because he's literally stuck in our kitchen. You don't go in the house! Okay, it's because you're riding him. Whatever. You don't go in the house! Who is he? Nagaishi? I have no idea. He's just stuck in my kitchen. Okay, 90% and it failed. Bastards. What is happening with you? I think I might lower your RAM take. I think it's asking for too much and then it's getting cranky. I said stay. Oh, are you returning when I... That is so funny. Okay. Thank you. Lord Almighty. He moved! That's true. You don't live here! Subjects from House Roxmont have been trapped and are digging out to escape. You mean this one guy who refused to move? That's hilarious. You killed my only Karen? I started with 6 of them, and they all died, and I just got Jinglan. I just got a Heron back, and you killed her? You fucking killed her? What is wrong? Motherfucker! Literally beheaded. Oh. Yeah, you are now hemogen farming. You are nothing but blood. And I get your sword. Wait, where? Oh, we asked her life. This is denied. Oh. A strange mythic structure has appeared on the land. Its presence may draw dangerous creatures. Destroy it while there is still time. Spore mole burrow. From within, a faint and irregular glow pulses as if the very spores were breathing light. Persistent scratching echoes from the tunnels below, betraying creatures stirring beneath the soil, ready to emerge at any moment. At the burrow's mouth, carcasses are dragged outside and slowly consumed by parasitic growths. From these grotesque remains, fungal clusters sprout, which can be deconstructed to harvest spores and valuable fragments. Oh, thank you. We're gonna go destroy that. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. Field trainer! What? Why? It was too easy. We were doing too well. This colony, Miss Yinoa, is Yinoa okay? Is Yinoa what I should be saying, by the way? Yinoa? Okay, so first. Skill trainer. Reese needs to be awake because there's things that are bleeding. Yay, you know what? Reese, I lost your skill trainer again. There it is. Allow. Reese, go use this. I don't care if you're sleeping. Manhunter pack. Where are you? How many? 2? Really? Just 2? 3. Okay. Hey, you, did you destroy it? Are you there yet? No. Joy! Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Is that a fucking spore mole? I didn't... No, that was not the intention. I thought he would be done with that much, much sooner. Where are you, Cornelius? Can you afford a mech resurrecting serum? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was dope. Please go kill the spore mole now. Oh, you can't fix them if they're dead. You can't. Sorry. My own dyslexia got out of the way here. Where is that spore mole? Here? Go get that guy. Lee, fight back, please. Please, melee attack. Okay. Melee attack to death. Melee attack to death. You're fine. Very cranky. Very, very cranky on draft. Spore mole is okay. The spore mole is a monstrous descendant of a prehistoric mole twisted by the parasitic spores of the microgloom fungus. Its body serves as fertile ground for glowing fungal growths, granting it unnatural size and resilience. Though once an insect eater, the spore mole became an opportunistic carnivore, ambushing prey from its tunnels and defending its burrows with ferocity. Its flesh reeks of mold, and even brief encounters leave survivors shaken by the creature's grotesque form. While most dwell in their burrows, some wander alone through the wilderness in search of food, spreading fear wherever the earth trembles beneath their claws. Oh. Yeah, it's true. Lee cannot swear anymore. Lee has broken down on the swearing. All right, Boar, can we just take out this? You Sky Ninja. Sky Ninja. Jesus Christ, guy. Killer! That was insane. What do we got here? Everybody. Everybody's dying. No! Are we... Hey, you should be returned to nature so his friends and family can be confident their spirit can be put to rest. It's okay. Shotgunning a burrow does seem crazy, right? Gift from the Teller's Chosen. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I know. I know. We're not, like, y'all have tried so hard to keep this colony going, but I feel like Lenzar, Reese, Cornelius, and like Simple should just cut their losses. But we'll see. Dino does need checking out. Nope, Dino's okay. Simple needs feeding, though. Oh, JK. Dino is not okay. You are correct. 10 dromas without medicine. Why is that the only option you're giving me? Oh, is it because I don't have a medical bed open? Alright, well, I'll cheat for that. That's too tedious. It's literally because it's not a medical bed. Yeah, that's why I just turned on God mode for a hot second. Yeah, I know, but he's bleeding out in 5 hours, so I wanted it to be a little nicer. And I only used resources I have. All I did was speed it up. Say no good night, but in some brighter clime, bid me good morning. You know what? Don't worry about it. Reese, you can gain expertise. Of course you can, if I could see it. No. Interface. There we go. Synthesizing hacking research. Obviously, it's going to be medical. Nope. JK. Speaks in swiftly suppressing unnatural entities and harnessing and focusing psychic energy, writing, researching. There you go. Let's see. It increases your research pace. All right, he's got 4 hours. He'll be okay, I think. Maybe. That thing is heavy. Okay, you. Are you dead? God damn it! Oh wait, no, you're a corpse feeder. Go fucking eat that shit. It's true. Reese's medical is... That's true. You are mostly intellectual. Let's see. How you doing, guys? Okay, we're up to 6 hours. I think he's gonna be okay. Yeah, he's gonna be okay. What is happening over here? That's just chaos. Yeah! Reese's intellectual is really high. Medicine! Thank you! Yeah, we're only using herbal medicine. I'm sure you noticed. Look at our fucking terrible ass colony right now. Lord. The problem is when people die, you don't have the hands you need to keep the colony running of a certain size, right? It's just terrible. Yeah, Dino's gonna be okay. Simple, are you gonna be okay? How's your infection? Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine. Immunity is 63%, infection's 44%. You're gaining immunity way, way, way faster than the infection. That's fine. So this was Hey You. I like this one. I don't like them when they're visible like this. It just feels over the top. So instead I do their name. We really need some low-paid workers. Like, we also need this taken care of. We need another burn pit, too. Every time it slows down, I'm like, no. This is extreme bankers. An ovum? I don't really have oh god, I gotta get that going right the fuck now. The fuck did it land? I don't think I can implant it though. We don't know how to do it. We don't have that tech. And well, we'll do this. Thank you. We'll see. If I can implant it, that'll be good. You, go drink that. This! Medicine! Ew. Okay, so you... Let's... Yeah, no, nobody can well, let me see if I have the operation. I can't. I don't have the tech, so I can't implant it. Yeah. Click on it. Oh! Pfft. Shut up! Man, I don't know if we're ready for a baby, though. We do need some cleaners, though. We need some tiny hands. We can barely stay alive. Are you... Please don't eat it. Thank you. Efficient mandibles. Yeah. It's pretty. No, I can't. Would you kill them? These things are gonna eat all our food. Somebody go fucking kill it. Fucking Christ. I kept having... Angel Maws suck. Okay, I think they left the map. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, look at you. You're handsome. Look at you, handsome buck. Time to kill you. Angel Maws eat all of your textiles. All of them. So the only ones that are not, the only butterflies that are not like the worst, and they're still pretty bad, are the emperors. But the emperors, if you don't have their preferred flower, they will just destroy your crops. They're very much like, what is up, my good dude? That looks delicious. Except it's not the right flour, you incompetent prick. Now your whole colony should starve. And then, there's the electronic moths. I forget what they're called. But drainers. They basically go get up in your electricity and just eat it. So I have become habituated to, if it is the shape of a bug, kill it. Specifically a bug with wings. What's in here? Chalcedony, great. Way to go! Level 9 in medical Reese! Hey, heat stroke. Pineapple? Cleanser. It's because you're fuzzy. If you'd wear the dress I got you, you would be less heat strokey. But you're cute and fuzzy. Oh, you are wearing the dress. You're just also cute and fuzzy. Aw, thank you. Fuck spore mole meat then. Let's kill this. You awake, Veranda? Yeah, let's fucking slaughter the crocodile. And colonists kept being like, this is the worst. Psychic signals are filling the area, projecting feelings of calming into the minds of anyone. Colonists will feel calm in every situation and have a very placid demeanor. They will never start social fights or have aggressive mental breaks. The signals will blanket the region for several days. Yay! I think it'll probably rot before we get there. Cougar hide. Plain hide. Guess I should make another one of these. Cook fine meal, do forever. Make tannin liquor from... we have a lot of extra food, but I don't really want to do that. We'll do this. Do until X. Pause at... Well, really we should do until 900 because that's 3 doses. So unpause at 300. Plus. Okay. We have a cremator. So usually anything that they don't want to eat ends up there, but... Okay, we have to cut some trees. We are in need of tree cuttingness. You want to take Lucifer every 5 days? I mean, I'll set it up, but that's on you, my guy. Luciferium is a drug. Reese is a regular in this stream. Yeah, you know what? You should be a regular too. No, so playing, especially because I'm a smaller streamer, playing RimWorld is the same as role-playing as a group. I will override and tell people to shut up if I don't want to do what they want to do. But I mean, fuck it, right? Now, I thought you were supposed to be drinking beer once a day, but you are not. I guess I should. Where's Lucy? Keep an inventory. 2. Frequency. How frequent? Lucy every 5 days? I've never used Lucy. I've always just, like, let the person exist however they are. What does Lucifer... Like, I know Luciferum heals a lot of shit. Is there anything else it does? Boosts everything. All right. But yeah, you know, while I'm smaller, I really have a lot of fun playing with everybody. But okay, here are the backseating rules. Don't tell me what to do unless it's for your character. Push it till you get told no. That's it. Yeah, Reese. If you don't like getting told no, then I would say a reasonable amount. Like, in battle, don't tell me where to place people. Don't tell me what to equip. But if you want your character to be taking Lucy, I don't view that as backseating at all. Because, one, it's something I can automate. If it's something I can't automate, then probably too much. Yeah, no, I love learning. I am pretty chill about backseating, unless I, like, explicitly say so. Yeah, basically, don't ask me to micromanage, but I don't really care about it. I have my own colonies that I run for myself, that I play however I want to play. I'm totally... I think the point of Rim Connect is that people can play with you. If the colony gets bigger, these rules may change. Everything is subject to that, you know? But for right now, it really is just... enjoy yourself. I'm having fun. Lord, we're in such bad shape. There's no solar flare either, huh? Yeah, there's just no fucking wind. I will tell you how far I've gotten in this game. I have, on the Architect ending, gotten to God happens them. I have set up the second colony. So, the second colony. So that's as close as I've gotten to the architect map. I have been able to go to space once, not in a grav jumper, but like in a shuttle to mine. Really just anomaly content, other than shit like if the anomaly content is already here, tell me about it, right? Like, oh yeah, then you can't really spoil me too much. If it's pre-DLC, I should already know it or would appreciate knowing it. Yeah, just don't, anomaly is the one where it's like, if you know something about an anomalous occurrence, don't tell me until after you've seen it on screen. Oh, Captain, my Captain, you're dead. Where is this going to go? Oh, wait, no, Captain, you're Cornelius. What am I even talking about? You want Cornelius to be in a bunny suit? Otherwise, I'm putting pineapple in the bunny suit. I'm putting pineapple in the bunny suit. I think somebody already grabbed the bunny suit. Bunny. Do you want Cornelius in it? Because Pineapple's gonna be in a bunny suit, otherwise. Bunnies. Oh my god, I got a little bunny headband! It's so cute. I know, her beautiful hair did disappear. Kind of a bummer. We can't even see it! Pineapple. I will in a sec. This. It's cute! I love it. But her hair went away. I did get you killed. But not on purpose. You saved the day, and then you died of blood loss. Reese is only one Avaloy. There's only so much she can do. This poor little Reese. Only so much. I said autoload, which means you guys need to go in there. Get in shuttle, disabled. Oh, you're inside already. Okay. Bye. What I'll do for a Psylink. Yeah, the kid implant. No, you are the only doctor, so ideally you recover from this. When Sarah's broken inside and become obsessed with corpses, he's going to find a corpse and present it for all to see. Okay, this is someone who. No, I think you're okay, maybe. Resting, health. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where did the corpse go? We don't know. Here, that's where it went. You don't mind corpses. Yeah, we're falling apart. I mean, it's a comfy bed. And you won't die that way, which it seems like everyone is dying. Is pineapple viewer? No, pineapple is a phytokin that we got from a plot point. What is that symbol? What is that symbol? Heat stroke? Heat stroke. There you go! Cornelius, why are you having a break? What's going on, my friend? Witnessed Alice's death, did dumb labor. No execution, I am a sinner. What wine pairs with pizza? What kind of pizza? Standard American pizza? Ate without table, I know. I actually have modified fucking gene sets that have table immunity. Rats! Cute! We have pet rats. To go with our Arcturian sky eels. We're not, no. Margarita? White wine. Verdicchio. Pinot Gris if you've got it. Verdicchio is a little hard to find. Reese, I worked in really bougie Italian restaurants for a long time. I can tell you varietals and things. It's definitely white with a margarita. Though, if you like red wine, you could do like a cab, a big red. Oh, you can do red with cheese. You can do red with cheese. Big reds are really dry reds. A Barolo. A Merlot? Merlot, yeah. Big red. Yeah, that would work. The truth is, you can have any fucking wine you want with anything. But if you want the experience, it's white. I was just saying earlier in stream, I've worked in restaurants a lot in my life, and restaurants are really, you learn so much, you just do not realize. Oh my god, look at my cute little rat. You're so cute. Yeah, it's a margarita pizza. So it's basil, mozzarella, and like tomato. So white wine. If it's a really heavy pizza or one with meat, Merlot, Cab, there's a lot of different choices there. Pinot Grigio's perfect. You could do if you're feeling really summery, you could do a Suave, but it does have a fruity edge, so you might not dig it. Yeah. I am the worst kind of vegan. I'm addicted to fake cheese like crazy. It's always, if I can put more fake cheese on something, the better. Moscato! I would just call Moscato sugary, but that's also my palate. I mean, it looks like we're doing okay now. We're just all miserable. Your rats did show up. I was just squeaking about them. They're very cute. I want to see if I can find one organically. USA Milk Farms? Absolutely. Oh. That does sound really fun. Because then you could, like, you could try for different colors and stuff like that. That sounds super fun. I know. Cows are so... A cow is a big puppy because it will also fuck you up. Right? like you, if you're mean to a puppy, it'll fuck you up, right? But they are really just, like, super nice. They will just, like... A cow will just try to, like, lie on your lap. They're so cute. US Milk Farms. Yeah, I would like that. Like, it would be something I would be doing right now. Honestly, all I want is our colony to stabilize, and I don't think... That's why I've been murmuring about moving into a new colony, because I just don't think we're going to stabilize. Oh my god, like, and longhorns, they're enormous. They're so heavy. So, USA Milk Farms, just to give you an idea. Some of them, in fact, a good majority of them, are like, cows will walk through shit up to their ankles if they have any room to move at all. They're just hooked into devices, and they're constantly impregnated, and their cows are taken away for veal. So you can just hear them lowing for their babies. It's real scary. It's really sad. It's really sad. If there's like 3 products, so I'm vegan, and if there's 3 animal products I could have, no, not in America. If there's 3 animal products I could have people in America not eat, it would be veal, foie gras, and milk. Chunhua has reached level 4 in plants. Chunhua? Where the fuck's Chunhua? Is that your baby? Is your baby a Hera? As a non-native, what are the first 2? Veal is baby cow. It's a type of meat cut. And then foie gras. So they take foie gras is duck liver. It's really bougie. They take a duck, they stuff a tube in its mouth, and they shove it full of fat until its liver explodes and kills it. And it's fatty duck liver. That's foie gras. Yeah. Y'all, American food is fucking disgusting. I would be vegan no matter where I live, but I probably wouldn't have been vegan as early in my life if I didn't live in America. It's fucking horrible what we do to animals. And it's even more horrible what we do to the farmers. Okay, so let's look at your social log. Is anybody like actually talking to anyone or enjoying them? This is the thing that I have chat bubbles on, but I barely see any. So let's see what's going on. Veneranda and Pineapple exchange thoughts about Johnson Tanaka drive. Okay. Okay. Yes. I think, you know, if there's anything that vegetarian and veganism has done for the world, it has encouraged people to think more about the meat there. That's actually, as a vegan, all I want is for people to think or to care about the meat they eat more. I don't care if you eat it, just care about it. You know, don't go throwing away. Like, don't go throwing away a whole steak, whatever, you know? Have you followed? You know, you should follow. Thank you. I was like, I hope you come back. I'm just gonna make sure you follow. We'll be aggressive. Yeah, it looks like we're doing okay, which is good. There's a whole backlog of tasks, so if it looks like I'm not doing a lot, you can see all these doors that aren't built, right? So I'm just waiting to push through these, really. I was afraid to speed up because everything was so dicey for a second, but I think we will. All right, Reese, let me look at your... I want to see what that does for you. What is Luciferium? Luciferium mechanites in the body. Okay, where are your stats? Overview. Info. Oh, okay. I see. Damn it, Hinoa! I just get excited when people really want to hang out with me, so I'm like, don't go, don't forget. I've forgotten multiple times to follow. It's mostly because I will forget. Apiary! Trout brewing. Woven baskets. Greenery. Hoopstone ring. Construction. Storage tent. What's happening here? Candle making, pottery, carvings. Hunting bow. Great bow. Yeah. I almost never need to make weapons. The packing bench. Yes. That. I think that's kind of... Welcome back. Welcome back. That sounds like a nice dream. Be a farmer for You're back to why? Oh my god, yes. Actually, yes. You know, I'm happy you said that because I have become obsessed with seed packs. Like, if see, agricultural traders coming, I'm literally gonna sell everything to get all of their seed packs. And I'm not even gonna plant 90% of them, but I'm like, seed pack, seed pack. Genetic depression, misaligned beliefs, terrible food variety. Wearing female apparel? Shut up! How do I fix that? Like, literally, that's what you like, that's what Lenzar is. Lenzar's a princess. How do I fix this? Oh, that sucks. You're gonna give me this hit about gender, and then you're not gonna give me a way to remove it? Okay. Is there something in here that is a problem that's causing this? Like, what are your clothing stuff? Okay. Minerals. Let's see if this gets rid of it. So Lenzar is deliberately an effeminate dressing character and is getting hit with wearing female apparel. And I'm trying to find something to take that off. Ooh, that is bad news. Yeah, I don't know if there is one. That's trash. Internet. Oh, actually, wait a second. Lenza's live right now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just talking. Oh, have a good luck, Reese. Ooh, that would really go with white wine. Yeah, Lenzar was live, so I'm just chatting real quick in Lenzar's stream. So I think Lenzar's hitting me up on Discord with it, but oh, thank you, Sanguine. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi over here. I was just like everybody was like, we just looked away and suddenly you're really stressed about something. And I was like, I'm just so pissed off. Your pawn is distressed because the colony's having an issue. But like, ugh. It's fucking gross that it is in the game. Like, or that it's in the game and you can't affect a character's gender presentation. Either or. Like, if you really want to be that nitty gritty about people's presentation, you have to create. You have to create the flexibility for it. Oh, cool. Ah, that's fair. You know, are you in the UK? Wait, that's pretty late even for the UK. No, that's fine for the UK. Netherlands. Hey. I've been playing Disco Elysium and they call the Netherlands Oranje. And it delights me every time. Oh, that's right. There's a fucking agricultural trader here. Do I have anyone who's social whatsoever? Sure. Yeah, it was how I figured out. I mean, other than the Dutch name of Klaasje, it was how I figured out. I was like, oh, that's the Netherlands. It's because it's orange. All right, what you got for me? What are your seed packs? Yes, good. Love them. Now, how do I afford it? I don't know if I do. We have a lot of food right now, so I can sell this. Let's see. I only have 242. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, so I can only get some. So let's see. Get rid of all the flowers. Even if they're beautiful. Okay, I can make that work. Pine nuts, 99 cents. That's how you know this is fiction. Eno, you've saved my time. Bless you. Have all of my veggies. There's this many more. Uh... Fucking love it. Subscribing right now. Except I can't because it's on. Whatever. Subscribing right after stream. Love it. Just such a weird... Just such a... This is one of the most power fantasies of games that have ever existed. You can literally be... Like, make your own genetics. It's just such a weird fucking thing to put in there. Oh my god, we're actually catching up. We might build the things! We'll do this at the bottom, then this on top. Like so. Then this on top. Like so. Then we will do this until X. That go right there. This. You go there. No, you go there. Okay. Play. Oh no, it says suspended. That's not what I want. Go. Seed packing bench! Soil plowing. Your Pawn and Reese are having a baby. And you're doing okay. You've been having a really hard time, though. Everybody's been having a hard time. We had some really bad luck with events, and people have been dying. Thank you. Thank you, Yanoa. I really appreciate that. People have been dying. This colony is just... It has never been in good shape. And we've been really trying to... We've been working so hard to, like, really try and staple it together, but it's just... It's in a bad way. Of course. And so we'll see. Like, we can't even keep our power on. Seed packing bench. I mean, we'll have to get some hornets, but we'll see. Some flowers here. We'll see if you're happy. Probably not. Yeah, I know. Insufficient power. I know! Everything's the worst. Basically, we had a drought of wind, and it's been a nightmare ever since. I would love that. Oh, that's right. We gotta have a bookshelf for all of this fucking knowledge. We got a lot of knowledge up in here. If you weren't a terrible person, you'd be fine, Cornelius. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Classier bookshelf. No! Your look is fine! Bookshelf. Storage. information. Story keeper. Oh, that's right. I got some shit to write. Guys, we're gonna write some stories. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling strongly about things right now. Well, do we not have any bookshelves? For real? I have a fucking caged floor lamp, but I don't have a bookshelf. Priorities. I like the bookshelves where you can see the books, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Let's write some stories, y'all. So first and foremost, okay. So we started with Hera and Mira, and then they decided they were going to kidnap some guys because they needed people. And that's when Mira died. Mira also, I think, had a stillbirth. Let's see. I'm going to creative write live. This is very nerve-wracking. Walk away for a moment with my headset when less purifies to read along. Oh, I don't mind. I'm published, but it's slightly nerve-wracking even if I'm published. One trick punita is fun. What's one trick punita? Oh, that's who made that GNC mod. Okay. Can we have music? Please play music. No? I do write fast. I type 110 words per minute. Yes, they are really hard right now in the US. It's very stressful. Let's see. I can type fast and accurate. It's pretty dope. But not as accurate as I want. I'm like 95%. Oh man, that would require me thinking of math on the fly. I said fast, not right. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, no? Is that true? Does anybody know why that works? Anything to the power of 0? I guess I should read this out loud, huh? Like, are you guys able to read it? Is it big enough on your screen? The rules of algebra? Guild? I have run out of fucks. Please take my general disdain as a substitution. Absolutely. Oh, because it's like 1 and 1. Oh, welcome, Dronin. Come do a lurka. I'm just writing because I forgot that there's a story key here, so I'm trying to write what I remember of the colonies real quick. Yeah? You guys think it's good? That's a weird RIMWORLD stream, huh? Just typing. That's fair. That's fair. I'll go make one. Discord. Your pawn's hubby belongs to Reese. Edit channel. Permissions. Save changes. Shits. Why? I don't know. You guys liked each other? You're not married, though. Nobody's had time for that shit. Everyone's dying. Okay, I'll stop here and create just a chapter title for myself. Well, guess what? I finished. Well, I finished what I wanted to write today. I want to go watch some VODs and think about their stuff. The septic tank. Let's see. Oh no, I couldn't tell by the code that you sent me. Uh-huh. You're already set to wear it when you're done researching. Danish IKEA. We might be wrapping up pretty soon. I'm kind of running out of steam. Like, I wrote for a little bit, and then I was like, man, I'm a little tired. It's nice that I got it to stabilize, though. Oh, wait, what? Stop research. Yes, research. It's nice that I got it to stabilize, though, because it's been crashing for a while. Yeah, I think I am gonna call it. I'm a little sleepy. Let's see. Let's see if there's somebody to raid. Oh, truthfully, I'm really tired. Thanks for being here. That's the wrong browser. Gandalf the Grey. How big is he? Because they won't let me. They won't let me raid someone of a certain size. Yeah, Miv's ending. Wait, I just heard a honk. Pineapple died from heat stroke? Pineapple just like randomly died from heat stroke. In an air-conditioned room. In an air-conditioned room. Indoors, 48 degrees. What the fuck? Why is it so hot inside? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I literally cooked the poor woman. Oh, no. Listen, 2 were not really my fault. Oh no. Okay, let's go, right, Dandel. Oh no. I have to go kill myself for that. I can't find him. Are you sure that's what his name is? I'll just filter by RimWorld. I did really like pineapple. This is Dandolph. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a friend. I like making friends. Found him! Oh, right. Nice old man. Let us write. He's probably my age. He is not that old. Jesus. I'm gonna go. Oh, wait. Let me look. Yeah. I'm gonna go kill myself for that reason, too. When we get there, it'll be a braid. B-R-A-I-D. Rip City Pineapple. I'm sorry I murdered you with my negligence. Thank you to Yinoa and Reese and Lenzar, Jonan, Megan, Captain, Nero, Vic. Let's see, who else stopped by? Kakyon, PB, them. Also, thank you for stopping by, Dronin. I recognize that you're here for the first time and ever, and I love it. Well, you've been here before, but you're not here that often. Hello. So we're gonna bop off and say hi to Dandolph the Grey. Let us go.